Alrighty there, you guys. This is your girl SwimmstaGal coming at you guys with a new video. So recently, I placed the order with Penchalet, where I, as you may have suspected it, pre-ordered TWSBI's newest release, which is the TWSBI Eco and Eggplant. I did order some additional goodies, which will get an honorable mention. One of them being the Kakamori nip holder, and the other one, which is the ever so intriguing ink muddler pen by Dominant Industries. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a quick zoom in just because this pen is like really unique, and honestly it's like really affordable. So this one has a paddle end. As you guys can kind of see, it has like a little bit of a flatness to it that you can use to stir or agitate the ink within your ink bottles. You can also use this, double it up as your swatching pen, because you can just, again, get the ink on this part of the dip pen and rub it on the paper, and it should deposit the ink for you. Then, as an added bonus, you do get a glass dip pen, like a regular glass dip pen, and so then you can dip this in and write down the name. So you get two of the best worlds in one, and this is so cute because it's so small and compact. So if you wanted to carry it with you somewhere, you can just keep this little plastic thing to protect the glass tip, and you're ready to swatch on the go. Especially if you like to like do things like outside and things like that, this one would be like super easy to carry with you. I believe I got it for under 15 bucks. Dominant Industry is one of the brands that you guys can get discount codes or use discount codes with if you choose to, and Penchalet runs really good promos whenever there's like a holiday or other sales. Kakamori and TWSBI though, however, you can't use the codes, but you win some, you lose some. So yes, this was my pride and joy that I ordered with Penchalet. I know, so dramatic, right? I pre-ordered this with Penchalet. I actually really love pre-ordering items with them because they're so quick with the shipping. I pre-ordered it. It shipped on the release day, like as it states on the website. And then I literally got it like 2 days later. I was like, yes, that's the kind of shipping we'd like to see. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open this one up. This release is an Eco T. I'll explain the difference between a regular TWSBI Eco and the Eco T right after I take this one out of the packaging. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with the packaging. When you order an Eco T, you do get a different coloring on the paper unicorn that you see here. So regular Ecos have the red. Eco Ts have like this really nice teal color, which, funny story, when I got my first Eco T in mint, I thought that the Eco Ts in particular had like special edition like packaging where they would match the pen and the little unicorn slip to the color, to the color of the pen. But sadly, that was not the case. It's just all Eco Ts have Eco T and a teal paper backing. Now, this particular Eco is in an eggplant color. So for those of you guys that have seen the eggplant emoji, it is actually very true to the emoji color in person. I know the camera's kind of pulling it as more of a, like, I guess it would be like a purple blue, maybe even a violet. But in person, it is more of a warm toned purple. The cap area has more of a jelly finish. And what I mean by a jelly finish, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit more. What I mean by jelly finish is that it has a slight translucency to it. So as you guys can see right there, you guys can see my nail. So in person, you can see through the cap. So I can see, like I said, my nail here, which I think it's a really nice touch. Like, I love jelly finishes. I most commonly see them or see the jelly finish in nail polish, and I just love it. Like, I'll layer it at like 1, 2, 3 layers of nail polish of the jelly type, and you get an opaqueness to the color similar to like this, but you still have that translucent effect, which I think just gives a little bit of extra character. I don't think I own any other Eco that has a jelly finish. I could be mistaken. I'd have to double check my caps in the light, but for the most part, It's been a while since we've received or seen a solid different colored eco, like purple and stuff, join the family, and I'm just obsessed with this finish. I got this pen in a fine, which is definitely a newer venture for me. When I first started my fountain pen journey, I was an extra fine and fine nib girly. As I started getting more into inks, I guess I would say Ferris and Warengel in specific, I ventured a lot into their shimmer inks because they just look so beautiful, especially in the sunlight. So like if you like to journal in the morning or when there's like sun on your desk or anywhere, I just love the way that the shimmer reflects off the paper. It's just a breath of fresh air for me, right? But recently one of my pen friends, I'll have her tagged down below, I believe her username is pronounced Feanari. I'm gonna go ahead and double check that with her so I don't butcher her username the next time. But her links will be down below. She's one of my like best TWSBI friends. We both love collecting TWSBIs, and she's the one that's actually helped me find a lot of my rarer colored TWSBIs. So shout out to Feanari. I'll have all her stuff linked below. I believe she was the one that one time posted that she finally decided to ink one of her fine pen nibs with a shimmer ink because she was like, life is too short to not have shimmer in your fine nibbed pens. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this one in a fine and we're going to test it out because I do prefer the line weight, I guess you would call it, or the line thickness of a fine nibbed pen. It's just that the shimmer payoff is so beautiful on anything medium or higher. So this would be my very first time testing out a shimmer in a fine point pen. We're going to see more of that later. Actually, you guys might see it on my TikTok before you guys see it on my YouTube, just because I haven't decided what ink I want to put in this one. I was thinking of Persephone by Warengel, but I think the base color of that ink is a little too dark for this purple because I want to try to match this purple as best as I can, just because I really do like matching my pens to my inks now. And I'm very fortunate to have how can I say it? I have a lot of different colors, so I could afford to match my pen to my ink, which again, I'm very fortunate to have that. And I'm just so excited for this purple. Purple is my second favorite color, right behind green, just barely, right? Right behind green. I just can't get over how beautiful this pen is. Now, as I said before, I'm going to go a little bit more into depth of what the difference between an Eco T and an Eco is. I know I'm kind of bouncing around everywhere. But the main difference is going to be in this shape. So as you can see right here with the Eco T, we have a triangular shape. It's even evident over here on the piston side of it. And when you guys are writing with it, you guys can kind of see it in the grip area. So in the grip area, it's probably going to be a little harder to see it on camera. Is it going to focus? No, yeah, it's a little harder to see it on camera. But as you can see where the light reflects, so you see like that little swoosh. I know, right? But the little swoosh of the light right here where you're going, that's kind of like where the triangular shapes are being built. So when you're gripping the pen, it's literally placing your fingers in what I assume would be the correct or best way to hold your fountain pen when you're writing. I mean, as you write more with your pens, you find a grip that's more comfortable for you and works for you. But this is like a really nice guide for beginners to fountain pens because it does help you with the placement of your fingers as you're writing. So let me see if I can pull out a regular Eco T for you guys. All right. So this is the Eco T. I believe this is just called Royal Blue. I could be mistaken. But as you guys can see here, you guys have more of that hexagon shape as opposed to the triangular shape. So this is an Eco T with the hexagon shape on the cap as well as in the piston area. And again, let me go ahead and cap this one just so that we can hold them together. You guys can see like that difference there. And you also don't have the white detailing inside of the logo in the cap area. It's just solid red. And again, this one doesn't have that triangular hold, so you would basically hold the pen as it would be easier for you to hold it in a manner that's more comfortable to you as opposed to like with like the predetermined guidelines of the T. Not saying that the T is an uncomfortable writing experience. I actually really do enjoy writing with them. And the Eco T was probably one of the pens that helped me the most in kind of finding the grip that was more comfortable for my writing style. So I would definitely say that the Eco Ts are very beginner friendly. But yes, overall, love the pen. Love that I got it so quick in the mail. Cannot wait to ink it. Check my not my oh, you can check my Instagram out actually. I'll try to post like actual pictures so we can see the shimmer ink with the fine and we can get a little bit of a comparison. But if you want to see more of like a TikTok video regarding it, check out my TikTok. I'll try to make sure that I have the video of this pen writing when I post this YouTube video up. I'm confusing myself. So what I'm just trying to say is that I'm going to make sure I have the TikTok video up, the Instagram posted by the time that this video goes up, so I can have them linked down below for you guys so you guys can check that out in more detail if you guys would like to see it. I still have to pick the ink out for this pen, which is why we won't demonstrate it in this video. If you guys want to wait for it to come to a YouTube video near you, I'm just kidding. You guys should be seeing this come up in my currently ink pens for August or my currently ink pens in August because I'm going to be cleaning out some of my older pens. I haven't had to ink any new pens up for like the last couple of months because I'm still working through the ink in the other pens. But yeah, so you guys are going to get an updated videos of inks. I know I keep saying that like in multiple videos, but I just have not gone through those pens with the ink. So hopefully by August we get some new action in here because we got to rotate these pens and use up this ink. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the view. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to watch more videos like this one. Leave a comment down below for any videos you guys would like me to do next. And outside of that, thank you guys again. See you later. Bye.